make them Jewish. I really wish I knew the truth before I dropped $5,000 on that bar mitzvah. Anyway, I was watching a documentary on the Titanic recently, and I realized something. We all, say the captain was honorable for going down with the ship, but wasn't he the one that crashed it? That's like, it doesn't make sense. What was the alternative? Being the first one on the lifeboat and waving back, being like, good luck, everybody. That's like if your Uber driver got into a wreck with you in the car and then still asked for 5 stars. Anyway, speaking of traveling, why do we still let babies fly on planes? Right? Why do you need to bring your 1-year-old on your trip to Bermuda with you? What are they going to remember? Right? Like, what are they going to be posting on their Instagram story, making all the preschoolers jelly? What we really need is a spot for babies underneath the plane with the dogs. Like a baby kennel. Yeah. Give them a juice box and a chew toy, and then we all can just nap the whole time, not even think about it. That's a win-win. Anyway, in 2025, if you go to a place that says no vaping, that says no vaping, what they really mean is vaping only allowed in the bathroom. I'm selfish. Come on, what? You want me to go outside? No, the whole place is gonna smell like blueberry Slurpee and burnt wires. If you can't breathe, that's on you. You know what else is interesting? When you go to pay for something anywhere and you go to tap to pay and they say they don't have the tab option, get the fucking line with the times. Come on. You want to hand me change from a cash register? What is this, 2011? I don't get it. Also, I've been thinking recently, why do elderly people voluntarily choose to live in New York City? I'm talking about like the people that can't walk without walkers, you know what I mean? Like, it's already the hardest city to survive in, and then you add old to it. Like, good luck getting to dialysis on the E train, Ethel. Here's my impression of a comedian who always falls asleep on stage. 5 more minutes. Thank you. If you have a therapist, but you also have go to a psychic, does that cancel each other out? Right? Because one of them is trying to actually help you, but then the other one's just telling you everything you want to hear. One's trying to dig into your childhood trauma, but the other one's predicting your future husband's star sign. I don't know, one of them's got to be scamming you, right? I don't know. But at least therapy takes insurance. Speaking of healthcare, what I never understood? How cigarettes and alcohol are legal, but assisted suicide isn't. Aren't they basically just the same thing? What? With assisted suicide, at least you don't wake up with a hangover the next day. Or wanting to kill yourself. It happens. Yeah, so there's this one joke I never really understood. You guys probably know it. You know the joke about a horse walking into a bar? Why the long face? Anyone know that joke? That joke makes no sense if you think about it, right? Like, a horse's face is pretty proportionate to the size of its body. It is. If you think about it, that joke should really be about an anteater. Their face is 2/3 the size of their body already. All right, hear me out. Let's reimagine the joke for a second. An anteater walks into a bar. The bartender says, "Why the long face?" And the anteater says, "Well, how else am I supposed to get all the ants in the anthill?" It makes so much more sense. It actually, you know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway. I'm happy some of you get it. Well, anyway, I have this idea for an app, okay? It's kind of like a dating app, but it's for people that are missing one leg. and they can meet up with someone missing the opposite leg, but the same shoe size. And then they can go buy a pair of shoes together. I call it soulmate. It's a step in the right direction, right? Oh man, yeah, I'm happy I got off on the right foot with you guys there. All right, have a good night, everyone.